Dune Awakening, the first preview. Let's check it out.
As a massive fan of survival games and Dune, I'll admit to being a bit skeptical about an open-world survival game that takes place on the famously barren planet of Arrakis.
Agree.
But after an hour-long presentation of the upcoming Dune Awakening, those concerns have disappeared entirely. Based on the hands-off showcasing of what's to come when this MMO survival game hits early access later this year, it certainly appears that developer Funcom has taken their hard-won learnings from the underrated Conan Exiles and applied it to this ambitious multiplayer world set in one of sci-fi's most beloved galaxies. Whether it was the
Hear me out. Usually I'd be like, I'm gonna get into something if it's good and I'm gonna stick to it. And I said about Street Fighter 6 and Mortal Kombat 1. That was a fucking lie. But you know what? I love Dune so much. I've seen Dune Part 2 3 times in the cinema, and I might go see it one more time, maybe 2. If this is really good, I'm sticking to it, and I'm gonna definitely stream it. Go follow my stream channel.
Detailed character creation
it better
options,
be good. I hope it's
the
good.
Intricate RPG systems filled with skill trees and craftables, or the absolute insanity of trying to outrun a Shai-Hulud or escape a massive sandstorm. Dune Awakening appears to be on track to become the sci-fi survival game I've always dreamt of, and I
hope
cannot
it
wait to
is.
get my hands on it.
Pirates Online used to be the shit back in the day, so I do miss a good MMO. But like, I just can't get pulled in a lot of the times. I hope this does it.
How do you make a survival game set in an utterly desolate wasteland of sand?
Shit look clean though. It look clean.
Funcom, the answer lies in the hidden spaces of Arrakis. Described in Frank Herbert's novels, these hidden pockets of shade and refuge are home to life and microbiomes that will be altogether unfamiliar to those who have only seen the movies. But Dune Awakening hopes to lean pretty heavily on their existence to fill the massive desert with things for players to do. Whether that be finding a pocket of shelter to build a base in,
that's
delving
really
into
cool.
a cave that's home to hostile creatures, or taking down remote enemy bases in search of loot and resources. In fact, the wide-open empty spaces filled with hot sand might be more of an asset than a hindrance, as it allows for a heat stroke mechanic where players are punished for spending time in direct sunlight with some pretty devastating debuffs. Meaning players will instead need to dart from shelter to shelter, battling the elements as they explore the world and its many hidden spaces.
It's kind of crazy.
Combined with the forever game of the floor is lava that is dodging sandworms of Arrakis,
that's probably gonna be I don't know if that's gonna be fun, annoying, or both, or scary, like, or all three.
Water reserves, protecting against the heat, and of course, engaging in the never-ending struggle for all-important spice. In one leg of the demo, players work together to claim a massive deposit of spice while keeping an eye out for the ever-looming threat of the Shai-Hulud, drawn to their activity in the desert.
So you get the sand walk, I'm assuming.
Overwhelmed by a sandstorm instead, which swallowed them and their precious cargo along with them. In another section, a group of players work together to infiltrate a high-level facility filled with rare materials and dangerous enemies, making sure to harvest the blood of fallen baddies to replenish their rapidly depleting water reserves. Before the demo,
is there going to be any PvP, or is it just going to be PvE? I don't know. I want PvE mainly because I'll be sucking when I'm fighting other players, but I'll get good at it if this game good because I love Dune so much.
I had a lot of questions about how a Dune survival game would even work without becoming extremely monotonous in short order. But by the end, I found myself wondering why in the heck someone hadn't made one sooner. Seeing all the clever ways Dune Awakening plans to make brilliant use of Dune's unique lore made me a believer.
Is this game Lisa Nagaib?
Dune Awakening aims to get right, the demo also included all these little details that took my hype to the next level. Like how they showed off an incredibly detailed character creation engine that included things like choosing your home planet and origin to decide some of your starting traits and aspects of your appearance. Or how the in-depth skill trees and crafting system allowed you to drastically augment your playstyle from a telekinetic mentalist with a bag of supernatural tricks to run-and-gun soldiers with a bag of
I'm getting too excited. I need to wait till it come out.
As someone who has spent a good deal of time with the Dune tabletop RPG, dreaming up the characters I'd like to portray in that universe, this looks like it'll scratch an itch I've had for decades, and I absolutely cannot wait to get my hands on it when it hits early access later this year.
Arrakis is
you know what?
Few survive it. But the humans that do awaken.
For more, check out
Look,
our
I don't give a fuck. I'm in mainly because I just made Paul Atreides in Dragon's Dogma 2 as my main character. So I'm in. I'm just waiting for it to drop. I hope it's good.